What's up, my peoples? Salutations, Israel. All right, want to give praise, honor, esteem, majesty, and reverence to the Almighty. All right, alone. The only one who deserves honor, the only one who deserves worship, the only one who deserves any type of respect worthy of a mighty one, worthy of a so-called God. All right, and I call him Yahuwah. All right, it's good to be back in front of the camera. Just want to do a quick little 1-2 video for y'all. The Most High been poking at me, and I feel like I want to say this too. I'm gonna do better at doing more videos. You know what I'm saying? I don't particularly like that I've kind of slacked off, but I hope you guys understand. I've been mentally, my mental capacity has been working overtime since I quit, that day job I had, and just bet on myself and branched out, trying to find success outside of the typical 9-to-5 system. You know what I'm saying? So got my license in public adjusting, and I'm trying to run with that right now. And I'm trusting in the Most High. He got me in his hands, and he got me in his pocket, and I'm just trying to do the best I can. You know what I'm saying? Trusting him and getting better at that, getting more intelligent at that, becoming a shark, becoming a go-getter, and just trying to help people with their situations. You know what I'm saying? I'm thankful that the Most High gave me the intelligence, gave me the endurance, gave me the mental stability and the ability to learn, to be able to do something like that, and just trying to hold it all together and keep it all together and get better and better. You know what I'm saying? And all praises be unto the Most High for where he has me right now. Never in my wildest dreams would I thought that I would be my own boss. You know what I'm saying? And just treading the way I'm treading right now. Been working on it for years. Did a video years ago called Detach, telling people that it's time to detach from the current system. And took a shot in the dark. That's what I'm doing. And I worked up to that point and got to that point and took a chance that I never dreamed that I would take. So thankful to the Most High for giving me that opportunity. Before I get into, you see the title, before I get into the video, just want to also say thank you to you guys for stopping back by the channel. You know what I'm saying? I see all the stuff that's going on in the earth. Oh my goodness. I see, Humpty Dumpty Trumpty. I see National Guard. I see orbs, UFOs. I see politicians. I see, they spraying the skies. I see all these different storms. Big old hurricane brewing. I don't know if it's gonna hit the East Coast. I don't know if it's gonna hit Florida. I don't know if it's gonna come through and get into the Gulf of America. You know what I'm saying? I see Black Americans waking up. You know what I'm saying? I see information about maybe the Black Americans ain't from Africa. I mean, I'm seeing a whole bunch of stuff, y'all. Just me, I'm hopeful that the Most High is going to deliver us. The Most High is going to get us up out of here, and just trying to still work toward becoming the best version of myself, while also paying attention to all these other things and trying to keep my foothold on dropping these videos that can help some of y'all out here in your walk with the Most High. You know what I'm saying? I've learned a lot over the last, 4 to 6 to 8 to 12 months. I probably have some beliefs now that I didn't have 6 months ago, just off of research, off of studying and reading, and off of having conversations and watching videos, of course. And let me say this before I get right into the first topic. If you and I don't agree on something, it doesn't mean that we have to be enemies. It doesn't mean that we have to be at odds, and it doesn't mean that we have to be in a debate stage with one another. You know what I'm saying? I don't care about somebody being more intelligent than me. I don't care about somebody wanting to upstage me and all that kind of stuff. I don't think that's the era that we're in right now. We are in the last times. We're in the last days. We're in the end times. You know what I'm saying? And major stuff has been happening, and major changes have been taking place. And we need to get to a mental state to where we can get on the same page, man. Too many people are wanting to build their reputations up and all that kind of stuff, man. We at the end of this thing. At least I believe so. We're at the end of this thing. All these different things that's happening. The knowledge in the earth has increased. The science in the earth has increased. Millions and millions are dead from whatever reason. You know what I'm saying? Billions of people are still in mental bondage or all the way lost. And those of us who have a clue, those of us who on that thought process of the Most High only should be worshipped, and we are the bruised. If you own those two things, and a couple of other things as well, I would say if you have rejected that New Testament, you know what I'm saying, that would be a big thing too. But those three things right there, and I'm probably sure there's a couple other things I could come up with. I just can't, they ain't popping in my head right now. But those three things are important to me. And if they're important to you and we end up disagreeing about other stuff, man, we can work through that, because I believe the Most High wants us to start getting on the same page. All right. And you're going to see why right here. All right. So a fast, Jabez, and the Remnant. That's the name of this video. All right, let me run these three things down to y'all real quick, and then I'm going to get up out your hair. You know what I'm saying? Turn with me to 2 Chronicles chapter 20. I'm going to give y'all a chance to get there. I'll be reading from my Safari app. Y'all know I like to read from my phone. Dang, that mug was straight up white. That's crazy. But anyway, I like to, it's just convenient. You know what I'm saying? I like to read from the Safari app. I do have the Septuagint on this mug. Let me show y'all real quick how I got my little setup. All right. I got the Septuagint on that mug, you know what I'm saying, that I go to. Let me do this. I got the little Chabad.org app right there. Then I got, this is what y'all can't even see that mug. That's the Safari app. I can see it real good though. And then of course, I like to have the Blue Letter Bible on there. Can y'all see that, man? That Blue Letter Bible? Man, that's crazy. Anyway, a lot of white screen there. They say white ain't good for you, but what I mean by that is potatoes, rice, flour, sugar, cocaine, heroin. You know what I'm saying? White stuff ain't good for us. You know what I'm saying? Well, this right here, man, that's crazy to me. I just want to see it in front of the camera one more time. But yeah, 2 Chronicles chapter 20. All right, let me read a couple of verses of scripture for y'all. Let's see here. Oh, man, hold up. To my white friends, my white associates, my white people who believe in Yahuwah, do not take offense to that. That just popped in my head. Like, clear that up. Man, it might be one or two people that get offended. that's the last thing I'm trying to do is offend anybody. You know what I'm saying? And it's easily being done in these last days. It's crazy. So many people being offended, and that mostly is my people, black people. Well, black is a color. Hebrews be offended at stuff, man. And y'all need to quit it. You need to stop it. You know what I'm saying? I said that in my last video, man. We got to start coming together. You know what I'm saying? But white, when you mention white now, some people, man, they really be on that. They really be pushing, that white, like the Caucasian race or whatever. And that I'm letting y'all know right now, that ain't what I'm on. And those of y'all that know me know that ain't what I'm on. So just wanted to clear that up. It popped in my head. Yeah, you better go ahead and clear that up. So, all right, 2 Chronicles chapter 20. All right, we're going to start at verse. Let's start at verse 1. It says, after that, Moabites, Ammonites together with some Emmanim came against Jehoshaphat to wage war. The report was brought to Jehoshaphat, a great multitude is coming against you beyond the sea, from Aram, and is now Hazazon Tamar, that is En Gedi. Jehoshaphat was afraid. He decided to resort to Yahuwah and proclaimed a fast for all Judah. Judah assembled to beseech Yahuwah. They also came from all the towns of Judah to seek Yahuwah. Jehoshaphat stood in the congregation of Judah and Jerusalem in the house of Yahuwah at the front of the new court. He said, Yahuwah, mighty one of our fathers, truly you are the Almighty in heaven, and you rule over the kingdoms of the nations. Power and strength are yours. None can oppose you. O Almighty One, you dispossessed the inhabitants of this land before your people, Israel, and you gave it to the descendants of your friend Abraham forever. They settled in it, and in it built for you a house for your name. They said, should misfortune befall us, the punishing sword, pestilence, or famine, we shall stand before the house and before you, for your name is in this house. And we shall cry out to you in our distress, and you will listen and deliver us. All right. So this is the words of Jehoshaphat as he declares a fast for Judah. All right, in the time where Ammon and a few other countries, a few other races, a few other nations was coming against Israel or coming against Judah and Jerusalem. All right. So that reminded me, and I don't know why I cut that off because I got to go to another verse after this. Yeah, we ain't doing that. All right. So it reminded me, I was reminded of this when I first thought about this right here. All right. So me personally, I'm going to be fasting next Saturday, August 23rd. All right. And I'm petitioning the Most High I'm going to petition him 3 things. All right. I'm going to petition the Father, all right, that he give us deliverance from this system. We know what Trump is doing in Washington, D.C. We can kind of guess where it's going to lead from there. All right. Trump is starting to single out Hebrews now. He's starting to single out the melanated, the darker melanated races, colors here in the United States. All right. After Washington, D.C. mayor has said that crime is down, violence is down, homelessness is down, just all these different statistics they have improved on in the city of Washington, D.C. And Trump now is trying to say that, the crime in these neighborhoods is overwhelming, it's atrocious, and it's dangerous. And we got to get it together. So I'm sending all these National Guard troops. All right. We know what this can turn into. All right. I've already been petitioning the Father to free us from this system, but now it's fixing to get crazy. We know in the prophecies of Daniel that we're going to be given into the hands of the wicked one. All right. For a time, I ain't gonna say a season, for a time, and then we'll be delivered. All right. What I'm saying, what I'm kind of thinking is this could be that, you know what I'm saying? And so I'm asking anybody that will join me next Saturday. All right, 6 days from today. This is Sunday. All right, and this coming Saturday will be August 23rd, and I'll be fasting that entire day. I won't be eating or drinking. Now you can kind of do it how you want to do it. Do what you can do. You know what I'm saying? Work that out between you and the Most High. But now. All right, hold on. Let me rephrase that. Now we gotta all do it the same. All right, and that's why I'm petitioning. Just like the story of Esther. Esther and Mordecai got the people to fast for 3 days with them. I'm not asking for 3 days. I'm asking for 1 day, no food. All right, I'm not doing no food or drink, but I'm asking everybody no food for the whole day of Saturday, August 23rd. All right. We got to start getting on the same page to petition the Most High. The Yah only community has to start getting on the same page. The Father said he is going to gather us from the nations he scattered us into. All right. That means he's going to rejoin us together. Well, we might as well get that mindset to be ready to be rejoined together. All right. I'm ready to get up out of this system. I'm tired of this system, this oppressive system, this manipulative system, this system that kills us, this system that unalives us and takes our lives. You know what I'm saying? This system where they don't care about old or young. This system where they try to take all of our resources. We work these jobs and we can barely make ends meet from month to month. Where in the Torah, it's a lot better position to live in if we was going by Torah. If everybody in the earth went by Torah, you know what I'm saying, we wouldn't have all these problems. All right. But because the way this system is and because the way it sucks the life out of us, you know what I'm saying, and we know that Hebrews spend trillions of dollars every year in this system and they don't want us to break free from this system. We know that they use us and abuse us. All right. I'm ready for the Father to take us up out of this, and whatever is going to be in the coming kingdom. All right. But I'm done with this. And I hope y'all are feeling the same way. All right. First of all, you got to break free from that idol, that JC idol. You know, you got to break free from that New Testament. All right. You got to break free from politics. All right. You got to break free from democracy. That is not who we are. All right. We are supposed to follow the Father. All right. And the Father has a government set up for us. The king. All right. And then whoever the king appoints. And then when I say the king, I'm talking about a righteous king. You know what I'm saying? And then we all follow the same rules, which is Torah. That's the way it's supposed to be. All right. And this system right here is way away from that. This system does not fit any of that. And this system is a lying system. This system is a life-sucking system and a manipulative system. And this system is just geared to suck us dry. It takes the best of our years and then it leaves us to rot, you know, after it sucked the best of our years. And I'm still young enough to where I can get some stuff accomplished outside of this system. But if we all petition the Father together, if we all get on the same page and fast on Saturday, all right, and maybe down the line we can set up something like what Esther them did. You know what I'm saying? When we really see, if we really see it coming down the line that they trying to do us in, you know what I'm saying? We could set it up like Esther and Mordecai them did. But this Saturday, this right here is to just show the Most High that we're willing to get on the same page, to just show Yahuwah that we're ready to put the effort forth as a group, because he used to barak us as a group, bless us as a group, and he used to curse us as a group. Well, this right here can be a first step of us getting on the same page. All right. It gives, and me putting this video out now gives people plenty of time, 4, 5, 6 days, however long out you see this video this week. All right. It gives you time to get yourself mentally and physically prepared to not, if fasting is not something that you are used to doing. I fast once a week, usually. All right. Last week, I fast 2 days a week. I fasted last Monday last Tuesday and Wednesday. This past Tuesday and Wednesday, I fasted. All right. So I'm used to fasting. But if you're not used to fasting, it gives you a few days to get your mind right and to build your trust in Yahuwah up so where you can do it. You know what I'm saying? And so from sunup to sundown, Saturday, August 23rd, join me and a few other brothers that have already decided that they're going to do this. All right, join us in fasting and calling on the Most High to break us out of this system, to deliver us. All right, hold on, what did I write? Deliverance from this system, for the Father to reestablish us as the head and not the tail. And then the last thing, for the Father to give us the heathen into our hands, which is part of prophecy. All right. So those three things is what I'm fasting for. All right. And the second thing I want to talk about. All right. When I was in Christianity, the prayer of Jabez was a big thing in the Christian circles that I was in my small town. Plenty of people talked about the prayer of Jabez. That's going to be in 1 Chronicles chapter 4. All right. 1 Chronicles chapter 4. All right. Let's see here. All right. 1 Chronicles chapter 4. We're going to talk about Jabez. Let me read it real quick, and then I'll break down what I want to say about it. Verse 9 says, Jabez was more esteemed than his brothers, and his mother named him Jabez because she said, I bore him in pain. Verse 10, Jabez invoked the mighty one of Israel, saying, Oh, barak me, enlarge my territory, stand by me, and make me not suffer pain from misfortune. And the Almighty granted what he asked. This is the attitude that I'm fixing to take into this new season of my life. All right. I'm asking the Most High to barak me. All right. To show me favor. All right. I'm asking the Most High, to enlarge my territory. I'm asking the Most High to give me more substance. All right. I'm asking the Most High to stand by me. All right. I'm asking the Most High to allow his presence to always be with me as I deal with these things in these adjusting circles, as I deal with people who may not be of my mindset, as I deal with people in these last days who don't like my skin tone. All right. I'm asking the Most High to stand with me and stand by me in those moments. All right. And then I'm asking the Most High to make me not suffer pain from misfortune. All right. I'm asking the Most High, all these different things that are against me and against my people, I'm asking the Most High to make us resilient and to protect us and to allow us to be strong and give us the common knowledge, the intelligence, the confidence, the courage, and the boldness to stand up against this stuff that would try to unalive us, or this stuff that would try to manipulate us or suck the life out of us. All right. The prayer of Jabez, I'm not going to allow Christianity to steal that idea. I'm going to start walking it in this Yah only lifestyle. All right. I remembered the prayer of Jabez recently, and I said, I'm going to embrace that and refocus that in my life. All right. Because it was a center of attention in my life at one point when I was a Christian. But since I'm done with Christianity and I don't trust that New Testament no more, it doesn't mean that I still can't take Jabez's words and embolden them in my life and ask the Most High to do the same things that he did for Jabez for me. All right. And I encourage you to have the same mindset and the same viewpoint about it. You know what I'm saying? Allow this prayer in 1 Chronicles chapter 4 to barak you and empower you and strengthen you and to allow you the mindset to where you can even bet on yourself and get out there and detach from the system and get your own thing going. Trust yourself. Work hard. Ask the Most High to set you up and order your steps and be with you and stand by you. All right. That's the way I'm going to navigate for the rest of my days. All right. I'm a Yah only Hebrew, and I ain't got no problems standing on business and allowing the Most High to order my steps. All right. And then the last thing I want to talk about in this video, the remnant. Let's turn to Isaiah chapter 10. It's something my wife showed me. It's something me and my wife studied this morning. All right. Isaiah chapter 10. I mean, when I say my wife showed me, it's something that she wanted to look at, and then I saw something in here. You know what I'm saying? Isaiah chapter 10. All right. We're going to start at verse 20. Now, it says, and in that day, and I believe that when it says in that day, it's talking about now. It's talking about our current time. All right. And in that day, the remnant of Israel and the escaped of the house of Jacob shall lean no more upon him that beats it. All right. We ain't going to lean no more on the oppressor. We're not going to lean no more on the people that manipulate us, the people that shoot us down in the street, the people that tase us for no reason, the people that spray us with pepper spray for no reason, the people that lie to our children in the schoolhouses, the people that spit in our food while we at restaurants, the people that price gouge at the gas pump and in the grocery store. We're not going to rely on them no more. All right. But shall lean sincerely on Yahuwah, the Holy One, the set apart one of Israel. Only a remnant shall return. Only a remnant of Jacob. Only a remnant of Yaqub to the mighty Almighty, or the sovereign Almighty. All right. Only a remnant of us is going to come back to the Almighty. Only a remnant of us is going to be saved. All right. Listen to this. Verse 22. It says, even if your people, O Israel, O Yisrael, shall be as the sands of the sea, and we are millions and millions strong, all scattered all across this earth. All right. We are sand of the sea when you think about all of us. All right. Should be as the sands of the sea, only a remnant of it shall return. Destruction is decreed, retribution comes like a flood. For my sovereign Yahuwah of hosts is carrying out a decree of destruction upon the land. Assuredly, thus said my sovereign Yahuwah of hosts, O my people that dwells in Zion, have no fear of Assyria, who beats you with a rod and wields his staff over you as did the Egyptians. All right. All right, hold on. Let me read 25. For very soon my wrath will be spent itself, and my anger that was bent on wasting them, The Most High is done punishing us. All right. It's time now to wake up. All right. If you've been allowed to be awakened, all right. And when I say that, this is what I mean by awaken. If you've been allowed to see that the Almighty is alone, that he did not send that salvific son from the New Testament. If you've been allowed to see Deuteronomy chapter 4 for what it is, if you've read Deuteronomy chapter 4, all right, and you still believe in the New Testament, you haven't been awakened. But if you've read Deuteronomy chapter 4 and you see the multiple instances in Deuteronomy chapter 4 where the Most High specifically said, all right, I am the one that you worship. You don't worship nobody else. All right. I'm the one that you have to give your trust to, give your love to. All right. I'm the one. If you haven't seen that, if you still think there's a salvific son that can lay down his life for your sins, you're not awake. All right. And the Most High ain't dealing with you, in my opinion. All right. But if you see that, all right, and you can see what it's saying right here, all right, only a remnant's going to be saved. Your desire should be to be a part of that remnant. I was just talking to some brothers earlier and letting them know, man, I just want to have the opportunity to get to the kingdom. All right, I ain't got to be in a leadership position. We already know the Most High is gonna set David up over that. Once everything's reestablished, David gonna be the head guy. All right, we know that there's going to be a prince involved in all this, and in some capacity. I don't know how this is all going to work. I'm not a prophet, you know what I'm saying? But from what I read, you know, and from what I research, I know that there's going to be different components coming together on this stuff. I just want to make it. So what do? I follow the 10 Commandments. I look at what it says in Proverbs about the things that the Most High hates. I try to avoid the things that he hates. And I chase righteousness and I chase salvation. That's what I do. Salvation is going to be tangible. All right. But salvation is something that we're supposed to show effort to show that we want it and deserve it. And we're worthy of it. All right. You can't just run around here and say, oh, please forgive me for my sins. And then you keep on jacking up, man. Look, we all have our issues. We all have these bad habits that we're trying to get out of. We all have these thoughts that chase us down and afflict us and mess with our minds. But at the end of the day, man, you got to be fighting. You got to be putting up a fight. You got to be showing effort that you want to change. Repentance is changing, all right? And it's showing that you are different. It's showing that you are turning back to him, all right? And turning back to him is full of action. It ain't just lip service. It's going to be a lot of people giving lip service, and they not going to be saved when whatever go down, go down. You know what I'm saying? We see all this stuff happening in the earth. The earthquakes out there, the volcanoes, the tsunamis, the tornadoes, the just all these different things. He's judging the earth with pestilence. He's judging the earth with famine. He's judging the earth with natural disasters. He's judging the earth with the hands of men. He uses the wicked to judge us when we wicked. All right. It's time for y'all to start walking in righteousness. It's time for us to start walking in righteousness consistently. All right. And I mean, if you want to get more into the remnant, there are other verses. You got Micah chapter 5. You got Jeremiah chapter 23. The Father is only going to save a remnant of his people and a remnant of the nations. All right. Most everybody else is not going to make it into the new reset kingdom. All right. He's going to redeem his people. He's going to redeem those who call his name, who are not his people. All right. And that's scripture. All right, you can go look it up for yourself. So this is the video. All right. A fast, Jabez, and the remnant. All right. Just wanted to share this with you guys. I hope everybody's out here doing good. I hope everybody's out here trying to get this thing together. All my brews out there, man, y'all keep on stepping, keep on fighting, keep on praising the Most High, and keep on thanking him that he woke you up. All my strangers out there, you my family too. All right. The Most High said in Exodus chapter 12, the Israelite and the non-Israelite bloodline, we all go by the same Torah, so we all consider his children. So I got love for you. You know what I'm saying? Even if you're not considered a bloodline Israelite, you still in the family because the Most High set it up for you that way. And we got prophecies that lock that in. You know what I'm saying? Ezekiel 47 being one big one. So like I said, I got much love for y'all. I got much love for anybody who is calling on the Father alone. All right. We all got our things that we trying to work out. All right. But at the end of the day, man, let's try to get on the same page about this stuff. And make sure that you supporting your brothers out there. All right. Make sure that you are putting forth the right type of effort to walk in righteousness, and then make sure that the Father is getting your attention on a consistent basis. All right. I've been guilty of that. And I would be remiss if I didn't say that to you guys. Don't be guilty of only calling on the Father on the rest day. Don't be guilty of only calling on the Father when you're in trouble. All right. Talk to the Father on a daily basis. Talk to him when it's good. Talk to him when it's rough. And talk to him on days around the rest day too. All right. Fit him into your schedule. Get on his page. Do it the way he wanted to be done. If you make a mistake, say I'm sorry and keep pushing. All right. If you try not to have no collateral damage, but if it happens, just, hey, the sacrifice of your lips is very important. All right. Until next time, you guys stay good out there, stay clean out there, stay safe out there. All right. And continue to show love to the Father. All right. The steps of a good man are ordered by Yahuwah. The steps of a good woman are ordered by Yahuwah. Much love, y'all. And until next time, y'all know what I always say. I ain't got all the answers, but I'll share what I learned. Much love. Shalom.